Hello guys, gals, and Book Nook pals. It's Pluck the Bunny with another unboxing video of a Book Nook. And no, you're not looking at this video sideways. This box is just so big it can't fit the normal way on the screen. Today we're doing Magic Academy. It's sold by Funpola. They do list this brand as JoinCon. It's recommended for 14 years and older. It does have multicolor lighting, which I like, and a remote control magic wand, which is pretty cool. So let's open it up and see what we're working with in here. And sure enough, right on top we have a magic wand. Now this does look like a knockoff Elder Wand from Harry Potter. We all know that IP sharing is pretty common amongst the Book Nook community. That's that. And wow, look here at our accessories. This is if you can't tell, it's a plastic envelope. It's thick, reusable. I'm definitely going to keep this. That's pretty neat. Let's pull out our electronics package. We do have a 3 AA battery pack, which is pretty robust. Our circuit board here. If you can see the circuit board, circuit board is actually labeled with the battery and the LED 1, 2, and 3, which is pretty cool because that means that they're giving explicit instructions with how to hook up the lighting, which I really like. Going to our 3D elements, we have some stones here for terrain making or some broken glass. So I'm sure that's going to be some kind of magical element. We have a cauldron. We have a cage with a pearl inside of it. I don't know what that's going to stand in for. And then we have an actual broom with like hay or some kind of foliage. Continuing on, we got our tools. So 1 screwdriver and the little screws. My guess is those screws are going to be to screw in this battery box to the case. Another colored round bead, which I'm sure will be some kind of crystal ball, clock, and a tiny little mirror. This double-sided tape will most likely be used to stick the circuit board onto the case. Moving on, we have some decals. So one interesting thing here, these decals they're pre-cut, which is nice, but they do not seem to have adhesive backing. So if you are new to this, you might have to use your glue, thin layer of crafting glue, or adhesive, spray adhesive if you have it. But the real solution here would be to pick up one of these, a Xyron sticker maker. You can find it listed in the subreddit tool guide. Running one of these elements through here will turn this into a sticker, and then you don't have to worry about a thick or uneven layer of adhesive giving you bubbles. And then we have some vellum or see-through paper. This will be to give a lighting effect. So you'll shine a light through here, and this will give us some kind of portal, and then this will give us diffuse yellow and blue effects. It's essentially like a gel for a stage light. Alright, so those are all our 3D elements and our lighting kit. No tweezers, no glue, no hammer, but that's okay. Alright, moving on to our main event. Oh look, we do have a little box in here, like the little magazine boxes a lot of us use for our runners, which does tell me that's a good idea how to store it. Did not hold up so well during shipment, but that's okay. We're not going to use that. Instruction manual. I always want to say strategy guide. Our instruction manual is in full color, which everybody always appreciates because it does help us identify the orientation of pieces. A lot of people have trouble with the black and white guides, instructions rather, with which direction has the graphic side facing out when it's a symmetrical piece. You don't have to worry about it with this kit. I also do like how there are explicit written instructions, and it does look like it's translated well and specifically written to be in English, which for me in the US is useful. Again, it's got specific broken down instructions on the lighting guide and how to use the remote. It does look like there's some parts built into the runners as well, which is nice. And looking here, we have additional graphics. I'm seeing a lot of books. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, 36 books here. About 50 books maybe for the whole set. We got some of these foldable ones, which do make the mini books. And oh yes, happy day, They do seem to be scored, so that they will fold along the pre-scored lines, which means you don't have to worry about trying to fold the decal evenly upon itself, which is never fun. So, thin guidebook. I always want to say, I always say guidebook. Thin instruction manual, but in color, full of information, so they get right to the point, and decent quality decals. So, I was wrong. Here is a tube of B7000 glue. B7000 is my current glue of choice, just because I've been building a lot on the go, and this is portable with its own precision tip and self-sealing cap. So that's a nice feature. I will always take free glue, and that will go in my B7000 drawer. Opening up these runners. Alright. See what we're working with here. So, I see 2 pieces of Lexan, which means we're going to have a window on the top, most likely. And this is going to be our front dust cover. Always appreciate a dust cover that's included. Makes it a lot easier to store and clean. Oh, you know, I just realized it didn't give me a square of sandpaper for me to toss away. So I'll just take one of my square sandpapers and toss it, because it wouldn't be a Pluck the Bunny unboxing video without throwing some sandpaper. So this is our bottom. This is where our battery box is going to be screwed in, and it looks like we have one of our tools here. Let's see. All right, no printing in the back. That's okay. We got the Chamber of Secrets right there. Some thin runner here. Okay, and because it's thin and there's not a lot of connection points, it's already popping out. Just be careful with the big pieces here. Would have liked this to be one big runner instead of 2 small ones, but here we are. Again, small runner, double-sided printing. You know, that's what I look for as a good indication of a well-designed kit, is that double-sided printing. That means it's going to finish well. It's not going to be as many exposed bare sides. Moving on to our major runners. Again, there's not a lot on the back, but you can see there was a lot going on here. So we have some blurrier images here, so not 10 out of 10 on the printing. There is some pieces inside of pieces, so be careful you don't accidentally throw out some of the smaller pieces. Not as nice as the printing on the Magic Station, their Hogwarts Express kit, but I've seen worse. This doesn't look terrible. We got Fawkes right there, Harry Potter's glasses, random trophy of violin, which I don't know what the deal is with that. Alright, we got some brooms here. We got a white owl. Okay, again, we're looking at thin runners on this kit, and they do seem to all be the same thickness. No printing on the back there. Generic stuff. We got some clamps for locking down wires. No double printing either here. We got our 4 houses, our lion, our bird, our mammal, and our snake, with some spell incantations. My guess is that's going to be our... Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. My dog wanted to join in with the review. Unboxing, rather. So, that's that one. Okay. Definitely the Harry Potter font. This looks like this is going to be the back of our case. Yep, definitely going to be the back, because here's our back wall. Alright. Again, it's already coming out, so you got to be really careful with these runners. This is a pretty thin one of our sides, and we can see it's lined with all of our book blanks and a little more book blanks on our other side. And I do like that both of these sides are double printed. Now, one other thing that's really neat, and I'm seeing this a lot on kits, instead of carving lines out of guidelines as to where to place additional pieces, you can see here they just don't print in certain areas. That does 2 things. One, it helps you align the pieces onto the kit, So I know that this lamp will go exactly in this spot, in this orientation. But because they took the smooth finish of the printing off, you have a more absorbent, rougher finish. You do get better adherence with your glue and faster adherence with your glue. So you get better alignment, you get quicker alignment, and just proper orientation. So all in all, there's a lot of new things I've seen in here. Some thinner runners, which is not my favorite. Paper and decals and 3D elements. That does, I'm sorry, and the see-through paper. The robust LED setup. The remote control wand. The very well put together instruction manual from the looks of it. It's a promising kit. So I'm going to be building it soon. I will take pictures and post them on the subreddit as well. So this is Magic Academy. It is available by Funpola in their TikTok shop, and I'm going to put that link in the description of the video. Thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you on the subreddit Book Nooks, and have fun crafting.